Hey y'all, welcome back to Grand Mountain Adventure Wonderlands. I'm Ascetic, with me again is Turo,
Hi.
Zindictive,
Sup, lads?
and Stannis the Manus.
Howdy.
So we're headed to the second area of Waldtal. And again, they're fictional places, but I mean they even put in a little sort of like backstory.
Yeah, at the end of Kwan's Valley.
Yeah, Waldtal just means Forest Valley, so it's like a very generic name.
Yeah,
Man.
Forest Valley. I could totally imagine that just being a ski resort in Nevada.
Oh, hey, trains.
Yeah, so this is the telescope. Basically moves the camera way up above you, and you're able to look around and zoom in and out, and it's again just kind of cool to establish the world.
Yeah. And importantly, you can't move while you're using the telescope. And I think that's actually a good decision, because then it'd just be like a free cam and it'd sort of rob you a little bit of the exploration aspect of the game.
Yeah.
So I think it's nice that it's fixed to where you are.
Alright.
And now we're snowboarding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
showing
Carving
off
it
the
up.
carving snowboard, so again, I won't be able to go backwards, but I am snowboarding instead of skiing.
Are you gonna perform some mad stunts?
If there are stunt challenges,
Are
which
you,
I believe there are,
Are you gonna get freaking yolked?
sure, let's go with that for now.
Alright.
So when you're writing these things, again, I really like this feature. It feels like such a small thing, but again, probably the best part of like Shaun White's Snowboarding, which is mostly a not very good game, is being able to, in first person, just like sit and ride up the gondolas and such and look around. And you can kind of do that here. You know, you can look left and right. You can't like really turn up or down, look up or down, which is kind of weird, but you know, hey, still. Man. Oh dear.
Oh,
dear,
dear,
Get
oh
it?
dear.
Because there's
Dear.
deer in my way?
Yeah. And I think you mentioned last video about the Yetis, and I think there are bears in this game that do
Yes.
charge you.
Yes.
Yes.
There are bears where if you get close enough, yeah, it was close, they'll go after you. I'm still thinking about this translating to just Forest Valley. Like, that's some 1080 snowboarding kind of
Yeah.
freaking level name. Welcome to Forest Valley.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm just muttering the soundtrack to 1080.
you couldn't even get like a Ruthless Ridge in there. You gotta go with Forest. Although imagine if this game had a level named like Ruthless Ridge.
Yeah, I mean, if you're an adult and you have a significant other and kids, and you want to go on a nice weekend winter resort skiing getaway, are you gonna go to Ruthless Ridge?
Yes.
Okay, well,
Because
you're
I'm a
built
contrarian.
different.
I'm a contrarian and I'm built different.
You're built different.
Skill issue. If my child dies, they die.
Wow.
Fair
That's
enough.
on them.
You know, I guess I'll ask, how much, like, skiing, snowboarding experience do all of you have? Because I've mentioned several times, I mean, I lived in Kansas, so the closest I ever got with, like, my family taking me anywhere was some hill in Missouri where they pumped fake snow onto it, and
At least
It
you
was-
guys have that. We don't even have that in Texas.
Jeez,
have,
you
like,
guys
a
have
cart.
snow? Fucking hell.
I'm asking people from Texas and Australia, what am I doing?
Yeah,
I mean,
I went.
they
on
do
a,
have Mount Buller. Mount Buller's in Australia.
I went on a class trip in 8th grade to Italy, and we went skiing there, and I was really bad at it.
Could you imagine taking a class trip to another country?
Yeah, in Germany, that's like really common to have class trips that go over a week. So
I mean, yeah, to be fair, if my class took a trip to Kansas, that would be basically the same distance as Germany to Italy. From like northern Germany to northern Italy.
It's amazing that that you often have trips that last like a week, like you said. Like in America, in the US, they try to get kids back into the school as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Damn, you're jumping the piss?
One
Pieced. Come on.
Yeah. The piece.
It rhymes with beast.
Yeah.
Pieced.
You're going pieced mode.
Go in peace mode.
I know in 5th grade we had a week-long trip to a place where we did things. I think maybe 10th grade we were supposed to do that, and then we didn't.
Well, okay, yeah, and my high school band did get to go over to England for something there. But that was the last year I was in high school, and that was the year I wasn't in high school band.
Damn.
Right.
Because I was
That's
taking
fucked up.
advanced classes because I was so smart.
Damn.
Instead,
Man.
prepping for college, they ask you in those college essays, like, describe something that you did, some project you worked on, whatever, and, the difference between going to Yale versus going to community college is if you, I don't know, solved cancer versus just put up posters around your local area.
Yeah, pretty much. God.
Pretty much.
I remember 5th grade actually was the year that I switched schools. And that was the year the school opened. Like I was there the first year that the school opened. And pretty much every school, it was a private school, and every public school in the district had like a 5th grade trip that was supposed to be a week long. So all the 5th graders were like pissed at this new school because like they missed out on that.
Oh.
So they like threw together a trip, and you know what? It wasn't bad.
Nice.
We'll be honest.
Nice.
They, as far as I'm concerned, they came through that one time. Although that school wasn't very good.
Whoa. You went to private school and then took back the means of production.
Yeah. We unprivatized the school, I guess. We socialized the school.
Unionized in 5th grade to get
Yeah.
a class trip.
Put that on your college resume.
Yeah.
I got
Meanwhile, these internet guys can't unionize to save their lives.
Yeah. I graduated with four A's and 4 B's my last year of high school. In 5th grade, I unionized. I went on an exchange program in 10th grade.
Yeah, the teacher called
In 7th grade, we led a revolution against our
Oh,
teachers.
what, Stannis?
the teacher called the Pinkertons on you because you unionized.
Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, it was...
You did an exchange program?
Me? No. I was actually going to. They were going to make a special exception for me because it was going to be the summer after I had already graduated, but we had already like paid the fee or something. But I was going to go on an exchange program to Germany. I already had an exchange partner. We had exchanged emails, became mutuals on Instagram.
Yeah, it's weird. His name was Stannis Manus, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Stannis T. Manus.
Yeah, pretty crazy. We got that fee paid March 2020. We were going to go on that program.
God, I forgot how young you were.
Yeah, June 2020 was going to be the exchange program, and then something happened.
Oh no.
Yeah. It was kind of silly, kind of crazy.
I genuinely forgot how young you were, and so, like, I got shocked when you said that date.
Yeah.
Was you graduated high school?
Yeah.
I mean, it's true.
I was graduating class of 2020, and then I didn't do anything after that.
It's okay. My sister was college graduating class of 2020, and so, yeah, her,
Yeah.
whole graduation ceremony got canceled, whatever. I mean, she still got the diploma.
Yeah. I remember I wasn't going to walk at graduation anyways, simply because I didn't give a shit. And then they canceled graduation because, something happened.
I mean, I remember that I walked at graduation, and then I went back to my apartment where, Blake Tester and I lived at college, and I recorded the first episode of BMX Triple X.
Yo!
The audio commentary, you can hear me in that first video say, "So I just graduated college."
Nice.
Much
Real
like that guy
peak of
we
your
just saw
life.
there, this was a bad idea.
Yeah.
That was the peak of Connor's life. Like, you can't top that.
Yeah.
I hope
you
when I
can't top
graduate
BMX
college,
Triple
I
X.
immediately record a Let's Play that has
Right.
lots of sex in it.
Right.
Oh man, eventually I'm gonna have to do BMX Triple X. Oh no.
Yeah, you can have fun 100%ing that game.
With boobies.
Yeah, that means you have to show the tits.
Oh no.
You have
Are we
you
more than
legally
5
have
minutes?
to.
Yeah.
What my parents
Go ahead.
think.
I don't know. Do your parents watch your videos?
No.
Every so often, when I'm talking to my parents, my dad is like, "Hey, so I heard something on that latest Insetic video," and I'm like, "Oh God."
Yeah.
So, but only occasionally. So I don't know if that means he watches every one, but only has something to bring up every so often, or if it's just like every few months he'll be like, "Oh, my son has a YouTube channel."
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
talking at Thanksgiving dinner and your dad's like, "What was that one movie Jonathan Frakes directed?"
Oh God.
He's like, and you just like, you drop your fork. You just like leave.
Yeah.
Just
I
exit
heard
the
about
house.
your friend Matt Trox, that he died in a burned down theater. Was that true?
Yeah. I saw it on the news. Theater burns, one man dead, was only man in theater.
Yeah.
Wait, so did it really snow in New York?
Yeah. Did it really snow in San Francisco?
There we go. I've got the wrong fucking city. Shit.
I think it snows in New York quite frequently.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hear, I mean, like, last winter, like, Buffalo, New York got destroyed by, like, a huge storm. Oh my God. A few days ago, it hailed here, the hardest it has since I moved here. And,
Really?
like, I could only see half of my car from, my, like, balcony window from where I'd parked. And it was the half where the hail was not, like, coming down on from. And so I was just like, I really hope I'm not gonna walk outside at the end of this and see my fucking windows shattered.
Oh no.
And luckily it wasn't. I mean, there are dents, but none of the windows shattered, and that's what I cared the most about.
I still hope the other half of the car is there.
Yeah, I hope it didn't get sheared down the middle by gale force winds.
Yeah.
At least the windows are fine. Oh wait, all of my bottom half of the car is gone.
Yeah, no.
Bottom half of the...
Wow,
How did
the
that happen?
The winds were blowing sideways.
Winds were blowing sideways and very close to the ground.
Yeah. It was like a knife.
And then my dad asked me if I'm gonna file an insurance claim, and I'm like, I don't care that much. I don't know. My car started. It worked. It's not like it
I
got
can get
destroyed.
to work. I'm fine.
I can drive,
The
okay?
dents
Just
aren't
get off my
that
back.
bad.
Yeah.
Get that any hail damage is hail damage, but it's like, do I have to? I don't want to have to.
That was me getting my inspection sticker changed. Although that is a bit more of a have to.
Yeah.
It expired 6 months ago.
Damn.
Oh damn. A challenging part.
Oh shit.
Filled with narrow and sketchy runs. But yeah,
Whoa.
here's what you were talking about. Here's a challenge where the challenge is to just ski as far away from the start as you can.
Yeah, I love these challenges.
Not
'cause
like
it's
in any specific line. Yeah.
It's sort of the platonic ideal of finding the best line, because it's not too much different in concept from a normal race challenge. Because there are, again, other race challenges where it's just get from point A to point B with no checkpoints or gates. So in essence, it's not too dissimilar from those, and yet it still feels like... That one feels like... Those types of challenges feel like they have the most replayability to me.
Yeah.
Like, you can really have a good time eking out those few extra meters.
Yeah, because to just, like, get from point A to point B in a certain amount of time, I never really felt pushed by the amount of time they gave you. Like, I always got to the bottom with plenty of time. Whereas here, it is kind of like, oh yeah, you've gone 200 meters away, but there's 2 seconds left. Can you get 220 meters away to get gold, you know?
Yeah, it's like, maybe if I go off this jump and hold...
Yeah, so you see what's in front of you. This is, again, something where I cannot imagine doing it with the camera facing you in the mountain. You see what's in front of you, and it's your decision to make.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Again, when you said you were playing through this game, I went back and looked at my save file, because I'd only played 2 hours. But I had gotten gold on every challenge, not the purple ones, but all the, like, marked challenges. And again, this was before I knew that the back third-person camera was a thing. I do wonder if that was an update. I don't know, though.
Yes, that was an update.
Okay. I would have had to... There's no way I would have missed that.
Yeah,
especially
because they make it pretty clear now. But yeah, that was an update. It was like the game came out on Steam like February of last year, and then it was like, I don't know, later last year on Steam, where it's like, hey guys, the most requested feature, your guys' most requested feature is now here, and I'm like, of course it's the most requested feature. Again, I would go back to Lonely Mountains Downhill if it added a, back forward-facing camera.
Honestly, again, as someone who's played Lonely Mountains Downhill, not even just as a quality of life thing, I think it would just be fun to play that game in a third-person camera. Like,
it would
get
be
the view of the mountain.
Because I got to a part where I streamed that for like 2 hours, and I got to where I got stuck. I couldn't go fast enough to get more medals or whatever, because my brain just doesn't work with the memorization that, seeing you in the mountain behind you kind of requires when you're going downhill.
And thinking about it, not to rip on Lonely Mountains Downhill, but this sort of game, and again, not that they're, I guess, this similar, but I really like the almost lack of progression in this game. Like, you unlock the backpack and you have all 4 riding vehicles available to you. You have the carving and twin tip, snowboard, and skis. And that's it. They don't have stats. You just can't... The carving ones obviously carve faster. There is a carving mechanic in this game, which is weird. It sort of functions a little weirdly. I try not to use it. But... yeah, you have the carving ones that you can't ride backwards on, but carve faster, and the twin tips, which you can ride backwards on, but carve a little slower. And that's it. You don't unlock... The only other unlocking in this game is just do challenges, unlock more challenges, and unlock more maps. And yeah, I mean... because the point of the game isn't really about, like... it's just exploring.
Acquiring better stats, becoming a pro, getting access to those top-of-the-line carbon fiber shit that gives you a +5 speed boost.
It cannot be stated enough how good this game nails its chill feeling.
Pretty much.
Alright, Stannis, if Waldtal translates, it's just like, what'd you say, like Forest
Valley.
Forest Valley, what does Waldhorn translate to? Because that's what this glacier was.
Forest something.
Yeah, Horn is like a word for really tall mountains.
Yeah, Forest Peak.
That's alright.
The really tall mountains falls.
The Waldhorn Falls. Waldhorn Slopestyle. Here we go, baby.
Oh, hell yeah.
I guess Waldhorn would be a little bit oxymoronic in a sense. Because you wouldn't really associate a really tall mountain peak with a forest.
I like how the tutorial is still around, despite the fact that we kind of know this stuff at this point.
I
Not
mean,
really.
that previous tricking challenge was only like 2 jumps. This really is the first actual slopestyle challenge.
Yeah, I mentioned it in the last video, but there is tricking mechanics in this game, but this game does not lean on them at all. Like, do not expect more than like 2 or 3, maybe 4 tricking challenges per map out of like 15 challenges per map. Which is interesting because there is some depth to them. Like you mentioned, the people who like are really good at this game. I just learned this yesterday, but it is better to do a rodeo plus a 360 spin as opposed to a double rodeo because you get a multiplier for doing a different trick.
Yeah, and you see here me trying to incorporate stuff like half flip to half roll to 180 that I saw, from other people's stuff. Because that's going to be the difference between silver and gold, and also knocking it out of the park.
Yeah, fucking destroying this shit.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, it's obviously, like, not dev intended to do, like, half a flip, then half a roll, then a rodeo,
and
then
get
a
4
180.
times multiplier.
Did a
You're really
pretty
not
sweet
supposed to get
side flip.
multipliers much bigger than 2. I do love the whistling.
Yeah.
It's very good whistling. Top 10 whistling in video games.
Whoa.
Gotta be at least top 4, and it's not 4.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm putting my cards on the table. That's my real opinion.
I can't believe it.
Top 4 and it's not 4. If that means it's like top number 3, isn't that the same thing as top 3?
I don't know. It's a thing I'm starting to hear more in online sports circles, where it's like Kobe Bryant is top 5 all time and he's not 5. I was like,
What?
okay.
He's not
Yeah.
5.
Then just say top. I got the club on the 4th hardest night of the week, not including the weekend.
Yeah.
So the second easiest night of the week.
Yeah.
The same kind of energy.
Oh my god.
Boing,
And
boing.
it's obviously the point is like emphasis, I guess. It was like, whoa, he's not 5. He's somewhere in the top 5.
Yeah,
It's not
I
5.
get it.
You use more words to say the same thing, and it.
Okay,
counts
I
more
don't
for every
get
time.
it, but I get it.
Yeah,
You get enough.
it's online sports talk. They're fucking weird.
Get it, got it, good.
El Bozo, you fell off.
L plus ratio.
Yeah.
Imagine if sportscasters started saying like L plus ratio.
L
Oh
plus
my-
ratio plus skill issue.
I wish they would. You know what? They should.
They should.
Oh my god. So, this was great. I was watching an AFL match, and someone scored a goal and hit the gritty. And yeah, the commentators had no idea what the fuck was happening, except one. One knew that he was hitting the gritty, but he still very much talked about it like your 50-year-old dad has seen a
this
news
is
clip.
that
Yeah.
move all the new kids like.
Yeah.
It's the Charleston, right?
Yeah, I think he's like, did he just hit the gritty? I might just hit the gritty. And
Get the fucking gritty.
Hey,
yeah.
dancing is banned in this country. We still operate by footloose rules.
Wow.
What?
I can't believe.
I referenced the Charleston. I can reference
Yeah.
Footloose.
To be
Yeah.
fair, someone asked me. I forgot what it was. Top 5 dances for like top 5. Oh yeah, top 5 TikTok dances to do while you're in this dying submarine.
Stop right there.
Yeah, and I said number 5 was the gritty, number 4 was the gritty, number 3 was the gritty, number 2 was the gritty, number 1 was the Carlton.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're telling me that the gritty was in the top 5, but not 5.
Or 4, or well, it was at the top 5 and it wasn't number
Top
1.
5 and also 5. and 4.
4 and 3.
Top 4, but also 5.
Most
I'm
certainly
losing
not
my
6, but
mind
also
here.
7.
I'm losing my mind, dude.
This is your brain on sports.
Yeah. This is your brain on Gen Z.
Yeah.
Nah.
Man, it's finally the summer sports season, which is why we're playing Grand Mountain Adventure.
Yeah, which is why I've doing winter games
Yeah.
back to back. And honestly, if I didn't do Grand Mountain Adventure, I'd have probably done Steep. So there's no chance it was going to be a summer game.
Yeah.
Yep.
The more I think about it, having played Riders Republic, just to clarify, you said you have not played Steep before, or at least
Correct.
Yeah, now that I've played Riders Republic, it is not as similar as I thought it was going to be, so I'm looking forward to that. The mechanics are not really all that the same.
No
Huh.
pushing.
Even with the Steep control scheme?
I forget, do you jump with the right trigger in the Steep control scheme?
Oh, God. I think... No, I don't think so.
Because it is a right trigger to jump game, Steep. And also, again, in Steep, you carve with the right stick. Like, moving your right stick to the right causes you to put your legs perpendicular to the slope.
Huh.
Alright.
Grand Mountain Adventure!
I guess we'll just have to see. Yeah, it's kind of like literally you just pause the gameplay and you can just go pretty much into like the main menu.
Yeah,
you
it's
don't
one of
have
those.
to like even quit or whatever.
It's one of those games where the main menu is the game. So it's
Yeah.
like, sort of like
Whoa.
Animal Crossing.
Boop, 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 boop. Same kind of vibes.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, I hope you're enjoying, and we'll see y'all next time.